Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Devon was the new Miyagi-Do captain during the events of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3? So in this timeline, Terry Silver was still want the Saikai Taikai to continue. So Terry Silver was still convinced Gunther to resume the Saikai Taikai, and Terry Silver was still convinced Daniel and Johnny those events would stay the same. The Saikai Taikai will still resume in the valley. Kreese would still want to change his ways. Kreese would still arrive in the valley, and he would want to talk to Tory. He would apologize for failing her and Quan at the tournament, and he would still want to say his goodbye. Kreese would also want to apologize to Johnny, and those events would stay the same. Eventually, the Saikai Taikai would resume, and Robbie would still fight Axel in the boys semifinals. So Robbie and Axel would still fight, and during the first round, Robbie would still land the first point. Everyone would be surprised, and they would begin to cheer, but this will make Axel mad, and he would begin to adapt. So Axel would still get 5 points. Sensei would get mad that Axel got hit, and he would want Axel to get more aggressive. So the fight would continue, and they would still each get 5 more points. So Sensei Wolf would still want Axel to break Robbie's leg, and those events would carry on. Axel would still break Robbie's leg in this timeline, so Robbie wouldn't be able to continue the fight, and Axel would advance to the finals. Season 6 would continue. Sam would still choose not to fight in this timeline, and she would tell Daniel. So Danny would tell Johnny that Sam wasn't gonna fight, but Johnny wouldn't want to give up. And Johnny would still tell him that he doesn't know how to not fight. Johnny would still be upset that Miyagi-Do had given up, but this is when Johnny would get an idea. He would suggest that if Sam doesn't want to fight, they should let Devon fight in her place, and that Devon takes Sam's spot in the semifinals, and at least this way Miyagi-Do keeps fighting. Danny would be conflicted, but he would see how much the Saikai Taikai meant to Johnny, so Danny would agree to make Devon the new Miyagi-Do captain. Those events would continue. Johnny would find Devon, and he would tell her that she was taking Sam's spot in the Saikai Taikai. Devon would be conflicted, and she would be nervous. She would say that she didn't do well in the Saikai Taikai, and that Kenny had to come and take her place, but Johnny would tell her that she believes in her, and that this was their chance to help Miyagi-Do continue. He would tell Devon that whatever happens, he was always going to be proud of her, so Devon would agree to take Sam's spot. So in this timeline, Johnny wouldn't retake Cobra Kai. Daniel and Johnny would tell Gunther about the change. Gunther would say that it was unusual timing to make this type of change this late in the Saikai Taikai, but he would say that there wasn't anything in the rules to prohibit this, and that since Sam and Tory hadn't started their fight, he was gonna allow this. So Gunther would make the announcement that Devon Lee would be the new Miyagi-Do captain, replacing Samantha LaRusso, and the Iron Dragons would laugh at Devon. So Devon and Tory would fight. Devon would be fighting with offense, but she wouldn't have much defense. So Tory would fight back, and she would land some points on Devon. Devon would be able to land some points on Tory, but Tory would land more points. The match would continue, but in the end Tory would defeat Devon, so Tory would still advance to the finals, and Miyagi-Do's run in the Saikai Taikai would still end. Johnny would tell Devon that she fought well, and that he was proud of her. The girls' finals would begin. The Miyagi-Do senseis would help coach Tory. Zara and Tory would fight, and Zara would still get the upper hand in the first round, and she would still be ahead by 5 points. Tory would still be distracted, and she wouldn't be focused, but this is when Robbie would still tell her that he loves her, and this would get Tory back on track, so the fight would resume. Tory would continue fighting, and she would get 3 points, and much like in the original timeline, Tory would get 2 knockdowns and a knockout, so Tory would defeat Zara, and she would be the girls' world champion. And since Tory got a lot of points against Devon, Cobra Kai would have more points than the Iron Dragons, so Cobra Kai would win the Saikai Taikai. Those events would continue. In this timeline, Cobra Kai wouldn't continue as a dojo. Robbie and Tory would still get their career opportunity for Micron branding, and those events would stay the same. Even though Miyagi-Do didn't win the Saikai Taikai, they would still get many students, and Daniel and Johnny would continue to run Miyagi-Do. And that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Devon was the new Miyagi-Do captain during the events of Cobra Kai Season 6? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.